Welcome to Beauty and Chronic Pain. Today I'm going to do a look with a Lime Crime Venus XL palette that I've never used before. I was lucky enough to win this recently, and if you want to see more detail, go to my Instagram page, which will be included below. I'm in the room of never-ending heat. So yeah, let's begin the look. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do, but this palette is mostly like some beautiful pinks and purple colours. I'll link it below so you can have a proper look if you've not seen this palette before. So obviously I'm going to go with a very pinky purple look. I think it's going to be quite glittery as well, which I'm excited for because I love glitter. And yeah, let's see how it goes. So I've already done my base, including foundation, set under the eyes, done the concealer. So I'm just looking in my mirror, which is here. I dabbed the sweat, but it's come back because this room is ridiculously warm. No, the sweat just messes up my base. I don't know how else to dab it without it soaking up some foundation. I can't run a fan in here because the fans are too loud. But yeah, let's get going. Just taking a base shadow brush, my trusty Real Techniques one. Oh, where to begin, where to begin? Well, we need a transition colour, so I'm going to go in with, I'll go in with this one up here, which is called Idolize. I'm trying to show you without picking up too much of the ring lights. So yeah, that's called Idolized. Let's just sweep that across the base. Oh, that's actually, I thought it was more of a peach colour, but it's definitely warmer than I thought it was going to be, which is not a problem. But I wouldn't have used this as a base. I would have used it maybe in the crease. I knew I should have gone in with a light pink one. I don't know why I hesitated. But yeah, so the pigment is wonderful. I barely tapped the brush. There's a tiny bit of kick back in the pan, but that is not a problem for me. I've never used any Lime Crime products before. I don't really know why. Maybe the price, I guess, put me off before, but then I have the Modern Renaissance palette and the Soft Glam one from ABH, and the Huda Beauty one, and those are quite pricey, less pricey than this one still. But I don't think this is even the most recent one, but I might be wrong. But it's still like £50, English pounds, brand new. And I was looking on the Cult Beauty site. I'd say this is like slightly more of a terracotta-ish colour, or like a burnt orange. I'm going to use a fluffy brush to blend my base out. I want it much lighter than it is. I think that looks about even. And then I'm going to go into the crease with, oh, do I want more of a pink look or purple? Let's go more purple because everyone does pink looks these days, I feel. Or I see a lot of pink looks. Yeah, I've got my Essential Crease brush from Real Techniques, of course. I'm going to go in, I feel, with this colour down here called Triumph. It's a nice plummy colour. Just pick up a little bit of that and go into the crease, just resting my elbow on my trusty drawer. Ooh, yeah, that's a nice colour. Kind of vanished. I guess I can go a little harder. So pretty. Some glitter's got into that because that is definitely a matte shade. Maybe there's a little glitter actually left over on my brush, which is weird because I definitely cleaned it. I cleaned all my brushes recently. I actually really wanted to do festival makeup today, but the glitter that I bought, the body glitter, is actually like the face gems that you stick on turned out to be body ones, so I have to take that back to Primark, get a refund, and then go and get the right one. I was considering seeing if I could use that, but they're too big for even for my forehead. So that tells you how big it is, because my forehead is big. I'm probably going to do a halo look because I find that's the easiest, rather than doing a crease cut. Sorry, I've got sweat on my top lip, so just soaking that up a little bit. I was just thinking what colour to use next, but I think I'm going to use, using the same crease brush, use a darker colour called Aphrodite. Let's put that on the outer corner. Ooh, that's nice. So I think I'll run that through my crease because my crease is more glittery than I'd like. Now it's Saturday, sort of late afternoon here in the UK, and it is date night for me and my boo, and we're finally gonna watch Jurassic Park Fallen World. Cannot wait. Love Chris Pratt, love the first film, love dinosaurs, love the whole Jurassic Park franchise. So I know some people don't like the newer ones, but I don't care. Maybe I'm a bit easily pleased, but I don't see any problem with that. I just love the name of some of these. So the Venus palette that is named of is the the goddess Venus, when Roman, I believe, when she came out of the sea, you know, that clam, and she's all topless and got long mermaidy hair. Aphrodite in Greek mythology, if you like that sort of thing, which I do. Love me some mythology. And I just noticed like some of these names on here just perfect. It's like love, passion. Botticelli is the dude who did, I think it was actually a sculpture first. Was it a painting? I don't know. I'm not up to date with my classical paintings and culture like I should be. And I say I should be just because I've always really liked it. Who doesn't like the Venus? I'm sure it's called something, it's not just called Venus. Oh, Venus de Milo, obviously. Yeah, so some of these colours are called Goddess, Celestial, Idolized. I just love it. I think it's such cool names. I always thought Botticelli was double T and double L. Oh, they've actually put Aphrodite as well. Interestingly that there isn't a colour actually called Venus, but maybe there is on the other palette. So have a look at that so far. I'm liking that. It's kind of like, I feel it's like a more of a reddish than a purple so far. And I feel that's very like, ooh, look at me, which is fine. I'm going to use a flat shadow brush now. I'm going to go in with, get it a bit more purpley. I think this colour, oops, down here, I don't know why I'm holding this with my left hand. This colour here, Supreme. Oh, it's just picking up so beautifully on the brush. Can you see that? It's got like, it's just a slight amount on the back of the brush. You can just see the difference in the bristles. This is a Studio London brush, which I think is to do with the company, I want to say Superdrug. I'm pretty sure that's why I got it. But I don't know if that's like their own brand. I know B with a star thing is Superdrug, but anyway. It's a nice deep wine colour. And has a deep dark purple. Not as dark as Botticelli. Just doing it from the inner corner to the middle of my lid. I'm just looking at the other colours around it and I feel that they could be, you know, a bit better blended. So let's blend that out a little more. This brush says Ruby on it. Probably got it in a beauty palette. Oh yeah, that's better. This one goes a little closer to my brow bone. That's not a problem, since I've got hooded eyes. Just take a sip. My mouth gets too dry, you won't hear what I'm saying. I really do want to cut the crease, but I don't want to mess it up, so I'm not going to. I must resist. Let's just tidy this bit up here, get it to match the other side a little bit more. Just taking off some of the shadow. Make sure I use a clean side of the makeup cotton wool safety buds. And now for the glitter. Just thinking, should I use my fingers? I'm probably going to. Just which one to use? Yeah, it's gonna have to be the lightest one. Just doing a sweat check. Ooh, there's a lot of sweat that side. Before I go out tonight, when I finish this video, I'm gonna get on under the fan immediately and cool myself down. And then once that's dried down, then I'll fix the foundation. So I'm gonna go in with a colour called Fresca. Can you see how light that is and sparkly? See. Ooh, 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 ooh. So nice. I wonder how this would come up if I went in with a wet brush. Let's get a wet brush. And let's try, oh, I'm going to use this little brush. Use a Badescu facial spray with cucumber. Just spritz that brush. You know, don't want to go in too wet. Wet but not too wet. It's a very pale purple. Maybe there's some pink in there. Sparkly, let's load that up. Put that on. That did not make a lot of difference. Maybe I should have used a bit of concealer. Maybe the problem is that the eyeshadow is too dark. I'm not trying to cut the crease though. I could use a tiny bit, I guess, in the centre of my eye. Just so that this colour comes up. So I'm getting a little bit of my Maybelline concealer on a detailer brush. Let's do this side. Just to lighten up the centre of my lid for the glitter. Lowering my crease a little there. Can you see what's going on? Let me see if I do it. I'm trying to face this into this mirror here. You can see what I'm doing. This is what happens when you don't plan your looks, you just wing it. That's just the story of my life. I feel like most things I just wing it. Someone who has a lot of anxiety, I spend a lot of time just winging my way through life instead of planning things out. Just dip that back in there. I did clean the doe foot before putting it in. You just didn't see me doing that, because that would be a boring thing to show. Get a little heavier with the concealer to really lighten it. So I want this colour to come through. Right, I want the concealer to dry a little. So what I'm going to do is take a colour under my lower lash line. Just get that all smudged out. Did I use this brush? Don't think my brush hasn't been clean since Tom used it. I think, yeah, that's the one he used. If you haven't seen that video, that's my boyfriend does my makeup. That was very funny. Got a lot of laugh reacts from friends on because I shared the clip to my Facebook, my personal Facebook. This is a similar colour, but this one's called Inspire, and this is a bit more slightly shimmery shade. Just smudge that as liner under my eyes. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Now I'm going to take the flat brush I was using before, see if I can get this Fresco one to show up. feel like the concealer should be a little drier, I don't know why. I don't think it matters. Ooh, baby. This is a nice colour, but it is not as glittery as I thought it was going to look. Which to me just says I need to play around with it more. Look, it's not coming together like I was hoping it would. Like, even though I'm winging it, I did have an idea of how I want things to come out. I haven't even like swatched this palette yet. This is the first time I've used it. I feel the need to dry that concealer a little. A big smudgy mess. This colour seems like more of a greyish, like a grey lavender. That's what it makes me think of anyway, the colour. I do not like how that's turned out. To fix it, I think, whoops, I'm going to leave this palette behind for now. I'm just looking for the protective plastic. I was going to put that back on before I close the lid, but just putting it on the floor. I just got so much stuff. I'm going to use, actually, shall I use the CoverFx glitter drops to fix this? Make that sparkly. That could work, but I feel like I need to smudge that in there a bit more. Just use the colour that's left over on this brush. I'm going to use another brush, because why not? This is a number 7 brush. Get some of that glitter on here. I haven't used these CoverFx glitter drops, I only purchased these recently. So look at that on the brush. Ooh. Don't know if that's picking up very well, but let's see. Oh, yes. Oh. Ooh, yeah, this is what I wanted. Look at that. You see how pigmented that is? Fabulous. Get some more on the brush. Ooh, that's so pretty. I cannot believe how pretty that looks. Do that on the other side. Need to just put the pipette back into the jar, pick up some more pigment. This is serious business. I gotta say that in my shoulder, the right one, killing me today, and I don't know why. The left eye seems like it's a bit harder to match up, because isn't there always one eye that don't want to play ball? But yeah, that's so pretty. Oh, I love it. Whew, I nearly stuck the whole brush in the glitter. That would not have been wise. That would have cross-contaminated the colour. Get a bit more on there. Bring that down a little bit more. I love that so much. Just using some tissue, cleaning that up a bit because I don't want to put pigment from the eyeshadow into the bottle. I am going to get the Venus palette back. Look at that. Super pretty. I'm just going to get the crease brush just to put a little bit more, just to blend it more between here, make it a little bit more seamless if possible. There's a lot of blending. This is the colour Triumph that I used earlier. I feel like I'm just dragging the glitter right across my lid now, which is not what I wanted to do. Why am I using the crease brush for that? I need what was the brush that I used it on earlier? I think it was the crease brush actually. Just dab that onto my eye, just to build up the colour. Blend it in some more. Quite like that now. And we save the look. Right. Oh, I just cracked my back. I'm just thinking, do I need liner? Because I could use a really nice, that petal pink. Well, I don't think I'm going to actually. I'm going to just finish the look by doing some mascara. I'll be back. Okay, I've done the rest of my makeup off camera, and I did eyebrows, some contour to warm up my face. Not that I needed warming up much because I feel like it was very brown, so I just adjusted the light. I'm going to use some, I got 2 Lime Crime, oops. Oh, these are glitter eyeshadows actually. I was going to use that to highlight my, you know, put some highlighter on my face, but I'm going to go for my trusty Gold Digger one from Primark that I really like. Just quickly do the spots on my cheekbones. I was going to use the glitter drops, the CoverFx one, but I feel that that would be Might be too much, I'm not sure. I use the Primark bronzer butter on my face, which is very dewy. Just looking for it. So I feel like these two might be just like blending in with each other. I didn't use any blush because I've got like quite a bit of pink on my face already. I can go back to the highlighter later, maybe. So yeah, I thought for the first time in a long time I was going to use some false lashes. And the ones I've got here are a multi-pack from Ardel, Demi Wispies in black. And I stopped wearing false lashes because I only really wore them for nights out. I've always felt in the day it was a bit too much for me. But, you know, people like that in YouTube videos, so I figured why not give it a go? And it's date night, so why not? Weirdly, this pack doesn't actually come with the glue, which I did not know. So I'll just grab that. Okay, finally found the glue. It's so annoying, like the one time I want to wear lashes is the one time the glue evades me. But thankfully I had some in the house, or in the living room. This is Duo eyelash adhesive. Standard eyelash glue, really. And I do have some tweezers. So fingers crossed this goes well, because it's been such a long time since I've worn false lashes. They're fiddly. I'm actually better putting these on, or I have been in the past, when I've been a little bit drunk, which is weird. Maybe it's because, you know, you're a little bit more confident. Woo! Got that off the plastic. They're really easy to become misshapen in my experience. I used to wear false lashes all the time when I used to go clubbing. Once I started wearing false lashes, I would do it like almost constantly. Otherwise you look like you have no lashes. Just open the glue. I had to like pierce the seal on it because this glue has never been used. Okay. Pour in the glue on the band. Trying to be as careful as possible. Grab it with my tweezers, not glab it. Let it dry a bit, and then I'm not going to be able to talk while I do this, so to concentrate. I hope I let the glue dry enough. It's supposed to wait 30 seconds, but it's way below on them. To speed that up, and that is not going on right, so I'll try again. I never put mine on with tweezers actually, so I don't know why I'm bothering now, but I just want to get it right. And you can press them together. Just pinch them to make sure there's no gap between my real lashes and the false lashes. I've seen people do it loads of times with tweezers, but I've never attempted it myself. feel that doesn't look too bad. The Wispies, the Demi Wispies are, you know, quite full, but not too full. I feel that they look stupid to wear in the day. And I know a lot of people wear false lashes in the day, and you know, good for them. And I wish that was my aesthetic, but it really isn't. My aesthetic is I'm tired, but I want to be pretty. Alright, see if this side is a little easier to do. I think it's hard to do as well because I am sweating a lot. My fingers are definitely a bit clammy. Just press that down. Press the inner corner down and the outer corner pops up. There! That wasn't too difficult at all. I think actually the left eye looks slightly better. But the right feels like it looks like it's slightly too high. I think I can push it down a bit though. Ooh, yes, look at that. How beautiful is that? The answer, very beautiful. Now for the finishing touch to my look. Oh, put the lid back on the glue first. I'm gonna put some highlighter drops I got from L'Oreal called Glow Mon Amour. I feel like it's more like a bronzy shade. Does it say the colour? Lovin' Peach, number 2. I feel that that might be a bit better. More warm tone than the glitter drops that I've got on my eyes. The glitter drops, I forgot to say, from CoverFx are what's the colour name? Oh, Aurora, there we go. Beautiful. And the ones I'm using on my cheeks is this one. So you can see the glitter drops are cool toned. The L'Oreal one is more warm toned. I'm just thinking, which is the brush that I used a minute ago to blend that in. I'll just use my finger. These remind me of the Iconic London. That did not go well. Can you see that? It's just like running everywhere. So what happens when you use your fat sausage fingers, Becky? Now I feel like the other side has to match a bit, so. This side looks better though. Put a little on my nose. The bridge as well as the tip. Just a tiny bit there. Get some tissue. Oh, you can tell that I am not MUA and maybe being self-taught isn't the right way to go. I'm not, well, 100% self-taught because I did obviously do level 3 beauty therapy. Sorry for the slurping. I was just thinking that I'm gonna have to use a sponge I think to clean this. So I use the side of the beauty blender I was using for my foundation today. Just use the side to kind of pat that in a bit, make it look a little less weird. I feel like it dragged down there too much. I could clean that up by putting a matte bronzer on it, I feel. I'm going to get the highlighter that I was using earlier, put some of that on my brow bone, tiny bit, using a brush this time. Precision smudge brush, Real Techniques of course. A little bit on my brow bone. The light is picking it up slightly better on that side, I feel. I saw somebody put highlighter on their face before doing like the contour blush and stuff, and I thought that was a bit weird because it's gonna mute the highlighter. But you know, some people like that. I'm gonna use a lipstick. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna use. I got several from Lime Crime, which I'll show you now. I got 2 plushies. This one's called Milk Tea, which is a kind of pinky nude. This one is called Butterscotch, more of a brownie, golden brownie nude. And then I got 4 Velveteens, which are smaller. I've only got 3 here, hold on. Yeah, so the one's called Blondie. You can't really see the colours because the glass is frosted, but I love the rose detail in there. And the Plushies is got a teddy bear on the cap with a bow tie, which is so cute. Blondie, Cashmere, Red Velvet, and Bleached. I feel Red Velvet is obviously going to be too strong. I got 2 diamond lip toppers as well, one in a warmer tone and one in a cooler tone. This is Fluke and this is Over the Rainbow. You can see them on my Instagram. I can swatch the lipsticks as well and put that up on Instagram. I feel like the corner of my false lash is coming up slightly. But yeah. So I'm going to go for a pinky nude, I feel. Since I don't know the colour, the plushie, the Velveteens, I'm going to go for, I think I'm going to try Milk Tea, see how that looks. Ooh, that made a nice pop sound. Oh, this is not what I thought it was going to look like. What colour would you say that shade is? I guess it looks kind of nudish because it's not sticking out too much. It looks slightly, I feel, grey. Like a purpley grey. And that slides on really nicely. Not sure, what do you think? Let's try the other colour. Because I've got some time to kill, so why not? And I do need to do my hair, which I'm just going to wear my natural cowl. Why am I dabbing? I'm supposed to be taking this colour off. Came off very easily. These are all matte lipsticks, by the way. Definitely not going to wear the red velvet because that'll be too much with the eyes. Let's try this butterscotch colour. Yeah, this is kind of how I thought it was going to be, like a slightly brownish tone. It's all dry down matte. I actually really like this. Wasn't sure if I would. I really like this more than the other colour. Like I said, I'll do swatches. Put them on my Instagram. I think I'm going to just stick to that colour, to be honest. Do you want to wear one of the lip toppers though? Sparkle it up a bit, zhuzh it up a bit. Not that it needs it. So I'm going to go, no. I'm going to use the warmer tone one. How beautiful is that packaging? Especially the lid. So this is the it's called a Diamond Crusher lip topper over the rainbow. Oh, look at that! So pigmented, so metallic. So much yes. How's that for the finished look? I'm not gonna go out with these lips. I'll just take that off and do the butterscotch. But I don't want to wipe it off again, so. Very shiny, shiny, shiny. So yeah, I'll take some stills and add that to my Instagram. That's it. This video's gone on for a long time. I need to take some painkillers and eat and get a cold drink and, you know, finish getting ready. So yeah, thanks for joining me. I hope to see you again soon. If you like this video, give it a like and a thumbs up. Like and a thumbs up. Like it and, you know, subscribe, share, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.